Hey everyone, and welcome to Funlia. I'm Amel, and I am absolutely thrilled to be your guide for today's explainer. Here at Funlia, we firmly believe that learning English should be simple, highly enjoyable, and genuinely fun. Today we have a really exciting topic lined up for you. We're diving into descriptive text, specifically focusing on how to perfectly describe animals in English. So, make sure you're ready, maybe grab a notebook if you'd like to jot down some quick tips, and let's jump right in.
But hey, before we get into the actual rules of writing, let's do a quick warm-up together. Think about it for a second. What is your absolute favorite animal? Are we talking about a super playful dolphin, maybe a little crab, a big, strong bear, a friendly dog, or perhaps a really cute rabbit? Take just a few seconds to picture it in your head. Well, we all have completely different favorites, right? And that's the best part. By the end of this explainer, you are going to have the exact tools you need to describe your favorite animal perfectly clearly in English.
All right, here is our quick learning map for today. 1. Welcome to Funlia. 2. What is descriptive text? 3. Structure and language features. 4. Describing the dolphin. 5. Interactive animal challenges. And 6. Reflection and self-assessment.
Welcome to Funlia. Let's just briefly run through our learning objectives. Today is really all about building up your confidence so you can identify animals, totally understand descriptive texts, and use adjectives correctly to conquer our fun challenges later on.
Moving on to section 2, what is descriptive text? Defining the concept. This right here is the core foundation of everything we're doing today.
So what is it? Well, a descriptive text is exactly what it sounds like. It's a text that literally describes a person, place, animal, or thing. But the real goal here is to paint a vivid picture with words. When we describe animals to someone, we're giving them all the juicy details about their appearance, their unique characteristics, their behavior, and even their habitat. The whole point is to give such great information that the reader can clearly imagine the animal in their own mind, even if they've never actually seen it. Honestly, it's like a superpower. For example, if I tell you an animal is highly intelligent and super friendly, your brain automatically starts forming a picture, doesn't it?
Section 3, Structure and Language Features. Let's look at the generic structure and see how you actually build this step by step.
The formula for doing this is beautifully simple, honestly. A descriptive text always has two main parts. Step 1 is identification. This is where you simply introduce the object. It's like saying, hey, this is a dolphin. You're just telling the reader exactly what you're talking about right out of the gate. Then comes step 2, which is the description. And guys, this is where the magic happens. Here, you explain the animal's characteristics. You might say it is intelligent, very friendly, and lives out in the ocean. Just always remember the golden rule. Identification first, description second.
Now, to write a truly great description, we rely super heavily on two main things: adjectives and the simple present tense. Think of adjectives as you're describing words. They give the sentence flavor. We use words like intelligent, small, strong, friendly, and cute. Each adjective perfectly captures a specific trait of that animal. And notice the verbs we're using here: is, lives, has. We strictly use the simple present tense, like saying the dolphin lives in the ocean or the rabbit has long ears, simply because we are talking about general facts and absolute truths about these animals.
Section 4, describing the dolphin. Let's look at an example text to see how all those rules come together in real life.
Listen closely to this short paragraph. A dolphin is a marine animal. It lives in the ocean. Dolphins are intelligent and friendly animals. They can swim very fast. They communicate using sounds. Do you see how perfectly that structure is working here? That very first sentence immediately identifies the animal for us. Then, the sentences right after that use those great adjectives like intelligent and friendly, and those simple present tense verbs like lives and swim to describe the dolphin's appearance, its habitat, and how it behaves. Because of those specific details, it is so incredibly easy to imagine this playful, smart creature swimming around in the sunny sea.
Okay, now it's your turn. Let's do a little guided practice right now. Listen to these clues and see if you can guess. I live in the ocean. I am very intelligent. I can swim very fast. What animal am I? I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about it. Got it? Yes, absolutely. It's a dolphin. Fantastic job. See? You just successfully used descriptive clues to identify an animal all on your own.
So before we move on, let's just do a really quick review checkpoint to lock this all in. The entire purpose of this text is to help the reader imagine the object clearly. The structure is always identification first, followed by the description. And your two best friends for getting this done are adjectives and the simple present tense. You are absolutely crushing it. You are totally ready for the next step.
Section 5, Interactive Animal Challenges. It is officially time to test your skills and put all this theory into practice.
Get ready because we have an awesome animal quiz challenge lined up for you. We've prepared a really fun, highly interactive sequence of activities so you can practice exactly what you've learned today.
Okay, so here is your mission. First, I want you to pause this explainer and click the Genially quiz link we provided in the description down below. This game is going to test your ability to match the right descriptions to the correct animals. Once you finish that game up, step 2 is to click the Padlet link. Over on the Padlet, I want you to write your very own short descriptive text about any animal of your choice, making sure you use the structure and the adjectives we just talked about. And finally, step 3, once you've posted on the Padlet, come right back here so we can finish up the explainer. Go ahead, hit pause right now and go have some fun.
Welcome back! I really hope you had a blast playing that Genially game and sharing your awesome animal descriptions over on Padlet. And hey, whether you got every single quiz answer totally right or not, remember that every single activity is just another stepping stone to help you learn and improve. I absolutely cannot wait to read all of the fantastic, creative adjectives you guys used on the Padlet.
Section 6, Reflection and Self-Assessment. Let's wrap up our amazing learning journey by taking a quick moment to reflect on learning. Let's just run through a quick mental checklist of your progress today. Ask yourself right now, can you identify animals in English based purely on clues? Can you describe those animals using some great adjectives? Do you fully understand the two-part structure of a descriptive text? And finally, can you write your own simple descriptive sentences using the simple present tense? If your answer to those is yes, then phenomenal job. But if not, seriously, do not worry at all. You can always just rewind and review this explainer again. Learning is a step-by-step process, and you're doing great.
Now, to officially wrap up today's lesson, I just need you to do one last tiny thing. Please click the Google form link down in the description to complete your self-assessment. This form is super helpful. It lets you evaluate your own understanding and basically track your learning progress. It's honestly just a wonderful way to see exactly how much you've grown in just one session today. Thank you guys so much for learning with Funlia today. You now have the exact basic skills you need to confidently go out and write your own descriptive texts about literally any animal in the whole world. Excellent work! Be sure to hit that subscribe button to support the channel and join us for even more exciting lessons in the future. Just remember to keep practicing your English every single day. I'm Amel, and I'll leave you with this one final thought. With literally thousands of incredible, totally bizarre creatures roaming this planet, what amazing animal will you choose to describe next? See you in the next lesson. Goodbye and have an absolutely wonderful day.